Hey, it's Sarah. Welcome to today's video. We're going to look at the June 2022 forecast for Pisces natives. This is Sun, Moon, and Rising sign in Pisces. This is, of course, my take on the astrology and the cards, and because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. Okay, let me clean the cards, and let's do this. I am going to be drawing cards from the Fairy Oracle deck and the Crystal Oracle deck. So let's start with the energy you're bringing forward from May into June, Pisces. Let me shuffle and let's do this. Okay, and the card is moving forward fearlessly. And I think that pretty much sums up the last several months for you, Pisces. Moving forward fearlessly is about stepping out of your comfort zone. It's about facing some of those problems or endeavors that you didn't really want to do, but yet you're doing it. You're doing the heavy lifting now, and you're making big breakthroughs in your life by putting these inspired ideas into motion. Instead of just sitting around plotting and planning, you're actually taking action. So we see that this forward motion is going to be a theme for the beginning of June. The affirmation for this card is I move forward fearlessly, trusting that each step I take is perfectly guided. And I think that's pretty much where we've seen you the last several months, and especially in May. We're going to bring this energy into June, which is really good because you're still riding that wave or that crest of this energy where you are moving forward, you're getting stuff done, and you're optimistic about the future. And you're still taking the steps to move forward. So that's a really good way to start the month. So let me shuffle, and the next card will be your biggest obstacle for June. And the card is Stand Your Ground. Interesting. When you're really honest with yourself, Pisces, you know what you desire. You know what you really want to manifest, you know what you want to be doing, and you know where you want to be. Yet you may find this month people are pressuring you to make different decisions and do what they feel is right. So this card pretty much signifies that your original decision is valid and that you shouldn't let outside influences or other people's ideas of what you should be doing dictate your actions. And that's easy to say and hard to do. And honestly, it's always wise to get advice from other people, especially folks that you trust, like mentors, teachers, or, generally wise friends, right? But in the end, you have to make the decision and you have to live with it. So don't allow your own needs to be compromised by somebody else's idea of what you should be doing. And don't be afraid to tell other people how you feel. You'll probably find that when you speak your truth, new solutions become apparent that allow for a win-win situation. So I think that's going to be the biggest obstacle in the month, is not letting other people dictate what you do or how you live your life. This situation in particular is about the new path that you're beginning. We had the eclipse in May that really cleared things out, and with it we started a new cycle of growth and forward movement. And you were optimistic starting the month, you're ready to go. But like I say, somebody may be giving you their opinion, or maybe just telling you that, what they feel you should be doing. So it's really important that you tap into your own inner guidance, stand your ground, and do what makes you happy. Do what you feel is right. And then if you can do that, I think the month's going to be really easy. But, obstacles are there for a reason, to teach us something too. Okay, so let me shuffle, and we're going to look at the next card, which will be your biggest asset. And your biggest asset for the month is be honest with yourself. Well, Pisces, this is the third card I've pulled, and it really feels like a deep and meaningful reading, doesn't it? Not that they aren't all deep and meaningful, they are, but sometimes the readings are more lighthearted or kind of fluffy. And this one seems like it's about deep interpersonal work, doesn't it? But that would make sense because you've done some really deep work lately. You've been really busy on your personal healing. You've been processing feelings from past relationships, and you've been working through childhood issues for the last several years. So you're in a new territory. You're feeling better about yourself. You're more optimistic about the future, and you're ready to begin a new adventure. So while processing all of this and going through this cycle of inner work, things are changing. Things are changing in your life. Your viewpoint and your perspective is also changing. So it's time to check in. Could you be hiding your true feelings? Do you feel stuck? Are you angry or irritable? Are you feeling sluggish or unmotivated? Or Are you having a really hard time getting in the creative zone? These are symptoms that arise when you're dishonest with yourself, when you disassociate from your feelings, or when you try and push them down or deny them. So it's really important this month that you own your feelings. It's going to be your biggest asset when you admit to how you feel about the situation. And that being said, this isn't about making radical changes or confronting somebody else. This is just being honest with yourself and acknowledging your feelings and admitting how you feel, because that's the first step. Once we admit that we feel angry or upset over something, then we can find a way to get past it or make the necessary changes. But as long as we ignore our true feelings, we're pretty much stuck with that energy. And one easy way to get in touch with your true feelings is by going outside and engaging in silent conversation with your higher self, your spirit guides, the fairies, or spirit. Connect with the trees, connect with nature. Just spend some time in the quiet and allow your feelings to come to the surface. Ask yourself too, what do you need to do to get past this? And I think you'll be surprised. This will be one of the biggest assets, not just for this month, but for the entire year. So really spend some time being honest with yourself, Pisces. The affirmation for this card is, it's safe to be honest with myself and others. I speak my truth with love. Very powerful stuff. Okay, I'm going to shuffle and we're going to look at your home life. And the card is laughter. And this is a big life lesson. Something that we probably don't, any of us, spend enough time doing is having fun, being in that happy state of joy and laughter and bliss. And sometimes when things don't work out according to plan, the big lesson in life is you just have to laugh. You have to laugh at the circumstances, the synchronicities, the ridiculous set of circumstances that make for things to happen during times when we know we're saying one thing but something else is coming out of our mouth, or when we are taking ourselves too seriously. So have you been having any fun lately, Pisces? Have you been laughing? Has your house been a place where you can go and relax and laugh? Or has your home life been more stressful? Laughing at some of the situations going on at home will make for a more interesting life and also a happier life. So do something fun this month. Schedule a game night with your friends. Have them come over and play charades or some other game that is really fun and hilarious to play. Do something fun for you, for your family, and really invest in laughter. So I'm going to shuffle and we're going to look at your love life for both partnered and single Pisces natives. Okay, Pisces, the cards are follow your dreams and kindness. So how do you feel about your romantic life? Is it working? Is something missing? Do you feel like you should be busier, you should be doing more, you should be dating more, you should be spending time with that special person? Or perhaps you even feel kind of behind if you're not already in a committed relationship, you're not already engaged or married. So if you feel like you've missed the boat, so to speak, don't worry, Pisces. That's going to change very soon. So if we look at the first card, which is kindness, it begs the question, are you being kind to yourself? Or are you berating yourself for not hitting those milestones when you think you should, or not being in that committed relationship like your peers are? So let's look at the bigger picture. How are you kind to other people? By being helpful, by saying nice things, by going out of our way to be considerate and kind and to be there for other people. So with that in mind, could there be someone around you right now who you're being kind to, but maybe they're wanting something more? Actually, that person is interested in more than a friendship with you. You're being kind to them, but you're not being overly kind because you're not really paying them much attention, because you are focused on other areas of your life. I sense this person is already in your orbit. It's somebody that is around you now, but for whatever reason, you're not considering them as a romantic possibility. What would happen if, instead of just being kind and social, you actually started paying attention to them? I think that you need to be open to the possibilities of a new relationship. I think for single Pisces natives, this is a big sign that it's time to look at the bigger picture, forgive yourself for some of the things that have happened, and realize that, yeah, people change, people grow, so your last relationship didn't turn out the way you wanted. But that doesn't mean the next one won't be pure magic, because I think that's really what's in the cards for you. A big relationship change towards the last part of this year and into 2024 and 2025. We see a big change with your romantic sector. Stay positive and make room in your life for love, and I think you're going to see a big positive change. And don't hesitate to give somebody new a chance. For committed or partnered Pisces natives, this is a time for change as well. I think that you're opening up to all kind of new possibilities with your relationship. Dreams do come true. Allow your imagination to kind of run wild. What would be the perfect year for you ahead? The year's half over for 2022, but what would you like to create with your spouse or your partner? Where would you like to go? What would you like to do? What would you like to build? And don't be afraid to dream big. Take some time, talk to them about it, and work together to get these plans in motion, because you're entering a new time of happiness and personal growth. And I think, this is a time when dreams do come true for you. So embrace this and make the most of it. Share your dreams with your partner. Work together to build the brightest future possible. Okay, this has been a really good reading. It's been pretty deep, but I think overall, it's a very good reading, Pisces. All right, I'm going to shuffle, and the next card will be the likely outcome. If you stay on the current path that you're on now, this is where you're likely to be at the end of June. And the card is look inside yourself. You've been trying to find satisfaction through outside sources, such as relationships, material possessions, your career, but it hasn't really been giving you the satisfaction that you're seeking. You're looking for help from other people or distraction via relationships or new possessions. This card pretty much signifies by the end of the month, you're going to turn that gaze inward and realize that everything that you're feeling, that emptiness maybe, could be a reaction to something that needs to be healed or something that is missing in your life. So rather than trying to fill up this empty space by acquiring possessions or new relationships, you may instead direct your energy inward. You may work on yourself and also on your spiritual path. So the end of June would be a great time to really take inventory about what's going right in your life, what's missing in your life, and have a mental conversation with your Creator. Get in touch with Spirit and really feel yourself connected to that divine love. I think overall that yes, this is a very good month for you, and as we progress through the month, we see some energetic shifts taking place, and you're looking at the world differently. And I think that's good. I think that's very good, because Pisces is a very spiritual sign, but they don't always embrace their spirituality. They get bogged down in day-to-day stuff. So I think, overall, this is a good month. We're going to see some definite personal growth. We're going to see good things happening for you as well. Let me shuffle. I'm going to draw the last card, which will be the best stone for you to work with in the month of June. And the stone is a lepidolite. This is a really pretty lavender stone. It's sometimes called the peace stone because it's thought of as a nurturing and calming crystal that we all need. It aids us in overcoming emotional and mental dependencies, helps treat addiction of all kinds, and also helps with eating disorders, anxiety, or anything really that is troubling us. It has a very gentle, kind energy, but it is a high vibration stone. So definitely use it to help you stabilize your mood, bring the body into balance, and help you balance all the chakras. It's also a very good stone for people that have a lot of Libra energy, and I know this is Pisces reading, but if you have a lot of Libra in your chart, I would definitely suggest that you work with this stone. You can wear it to help you clean and protect the energy around your body. You can carry it with you, and you can also put it in the home to promote harmony and happiness. So it's a very good all-around stone. I hope you enjoyed this mini reading. If you did, let me know in the comment section below, and be sure and give the video a like. It really does help it get seen. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Reiki blessings. Bye-bye.